Hold on. Dude, you guys, hey, you guys, I'm doing a real estate show right now on Meerkat. I'm just going to tell you right now, you do not want to miss this show, okay? This show is sick. Do not miss this show, okay? Go to Meerkat. Go to Meerkat. There's 400 people there right now. I want you to go there right now. I'm going to show you how to make money. If you have no money, if you got bad credit, I'm going to show you how to do the deal, okay? So if you want to watch this show, you go to Meerkat. See, I just went back to Periscope and told the guys at Periscope to go back in there and watch this show. I want you guys at Meerkat right now watching this show. Okay, now watch. I bought a deal for $12.5 million. It's not going to be your first deal. I'm explaining to you cash flow. I put $6 million down. We financed I don't know, after fees and everything, we financed about $6.5 million. Okay, I paid $260,000 more than they wanted for the property so I could get the property. It's going to make 7%. It's got 104 units. I'm writing all this down so I can show you what it's going to do. Because you're asking right now, why would I put so much money down? I don't have to put that much money down to buy a deal. I had to put that much money down to buy this deal to get the cash yield, one, to get the property, to get the cash yield, to control the property, okay? And to be the buyer. That's what I had to do to get this deal. So some of you out there, you're like, oh man, I got to make a good deal. I don't know if I made a good deal or not. I know this is how I make sense of real estate. And that's why I asked your first question. The first question I asked you tonight was, do you believe in real estate, okay? If you don't believe in real estate, you should not be watching this right now. If you don't want to get rich, you should not watch this right now. This whole show tonight is about money. Okay, this show has nothing to do with anything except making money. It's not about social media. It's not about internet marketing. It's not about this is about money. Period. Okay, if you guys don't mind that word, everybody all right? Okay, now watch what I did. This deal is going to make $420,000. You see that? Now watch what I'm going to do. I know on that property, I think I can change the rent to $100 a month on every unit. So that's going to make me another $10,000 a year. No, 10,000. 100 times 1,000 is what? 10,000 times 12. It's 12,000 more a year. Okay. So now, is that right? $100. Yeah, it's going to make me. No, it's going to make me $120,000 more a year. Yeah. So now now I'm getting $420,000. I know it's going to return me because now I'm going to improve it. See, I made my decision on this. You understand? Now I'm going to improve it. It's going to make me another $120,000. Maybe I don't get all that. Maybe I just get $80,000 of that. So I backed that off. From 120, I backed it off by 25%. That's a big, generous cut, right? Now it's making $500,000 a year. How much did I put down? I put $6 million down. Now I'm earning what? Almost 8 to 9%. Okay? That's if I only earn $100. Now I happen to know I'm going to charge there another $25 for parking. For every unit there, I'm going to get another $25 for parking. And then I'm going to do a VIP trash, make another $30 a month. So that's going to be another $80 times 100. That's 8,000 times 12. That's another 100,000. Okay. Now I'm at a 10 or 12% return. It's going to take me 8 years to have my down payment back. Number one reason you want to buy real estate. Number one, what is it? Okay, you guys on Periscope, you guys serious about real estate? Hey, if you're serious about real estate, say, yeah, I'm serious. I'm dead serious about making big money. I started with my first deal at 78 grand. I've done $500 million in real estate. Okay, the money I make every month is crazy on real estate. I've been doing this for 25 years. I have never lost a penny in real estate. You guys on Periscope, if you're dead serious, go to Meerkat. Okay, I appreciate how serious you are. I want you to go to Meerkat, and I want to answer your questions there. I want you guys to pull off of Periscope, roll over to Meerkat. I'll keep the Periscope open, but I'm not going to be able to answer any questions there because I can't do two things at one time. All right, roll over to meerkatapp.com. Meerkat app, it's an app. Meerkat. Okay, you roll over to Meerkat. You download the app, and then what I'll do is I'll answer the questions there, and I'm going to cameo some people that have bought real estate. The only cameos I'm going to take is people either looking or people that have bought. All right, if you don't know who I am, my name's Grant Cardone. We're talking about real estate tonight. It's real estate only, multifamily, income property, apartments. Yes, Meerkat app. Apartments, 4 units, 8 units. The more, the better. Okay, more does not mean it's more expensive, nor does it mean it's harder to get the deal. In fact, as you get more units, the better the bank is going to like that. Okay, your biggest problem in apartments is, do you believe in it and have confidence in it? Number 2, credit is not the issue here. Money down payment and credit is not the issue. Okay, number 1, do you believe in it? Number 2, your biggest other obstacle, other than do you completely believe in this long term to create wealth? Number 2, the other problem, the big problem that nobody understands is, do you have any experience managing? Because when you go get, yeah, Meerkat app works on phones. Okay. When you get to Meerkat, it's Grant Cardone. Okay, you just put in the name Grant Cardone, you can find me anywhere. The second biggest issue is going to be, do you have experience managing? Okay, and I'll handle both of those. All right. First reason you want to buy real estate is because it has a high cash yield. I'm not talking offices. I'm not talking anything tonight except apartment buildings, even though I do like storage quite a bit. Number 2 reason, you want to build equity up. Okay, for instance, I'll give you an example. Okay, for instance, you see this deal I just showed you? $12 million. I put $6 million down. See, I owe $6 million. All right, the cap rate on this deal was a 5 cap. 5 cap. That means about a 5 to 6% return if I paid cash for the deal. Okay, now watch this. Now watch. Every month, the debt is going down, right? Every month as I pay the mortgage. By the way, how am I paying the mortgage? Out of the rent. Okay, I collect rent. It pays the mortgage. It pays everything, right? The rent's going to cover everything. Taxes, insurance. It's got to pay everything or I'm not going to do the deal. In fact, let me just tell you this. Let me tell you how simple this is. If the rent doesn't cover everything, the bank's not going to give you the loan. That's another reason you want to borrow money on this deal. The bank becomes your partner, and the bank is not going to let you screw up here. You get it? The bank is not going to let you screw up because the bank is your biggest partner in these deals. So you're going to build equity up because watch, as I pay this debt down every month, sometimes the bank will say, hey, we want to collect that check. That's fine with me. Okay, I'm paying the debt down. As time goes on, what's happening? 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the line, what's happening? Okay, even if this value is not going up, even if the $12.5 that I paid is not going up, the debt's going down. That's called equity buildup. Okay, equity buildup is like what your parents believed homes did. Okay, your dad bought his house for $40,000, and over the 30 years, one day he looked up. He says, "Oh man, it's 2015 now. I've owned my house since 1985, and now my house is paid off." And he's like, "I got equity." That's what equity is. The difference here is your dad made every payment to finally get that house to zero. In my case, who's making those payments? The tenants are making the payments till that 12.5, 30 years from now, that 12.5 is zero. We're now 2045. What do you think that property is worth in the year 2045? What do you think? It's in Boca Raton. It's this far. On a map, it's that far from the ocean. On a Google map, it's that far from the ocean. What's it going to be worth? What do you guys on Meerkat think? By the way, I would not call this passive cash flow. I do not call apartments passive cash flow. I don't think it's fair to call it passive cash flow. 30 years in the year 2045, okay, in the year 2045, what do you think a nice property, oh, I forgot to tell you, it's on 16 acres of land, 100 units. 16 acres. I own 16 acres of land in Boca Raton. Somebody said they think it's a double. Who thinks it's worth more than $25 million? Okay. Double times 3, okay? So 2 to 3 times, right? So who thinks it's worth 20 million? Yeah, 20 million, 30 million, right? What do I owe on it? All right. I know a lot of people said, I had a guy tell me the other day, dude, you put a lot of money down on that deal. I put $6 million down that deal. 6 million. That's a big down payment on that deal. I plan on getting all that money back in 4 years, by the way. All right. Let's say it's worth $20 million. Okay. $20 million. I paid how much? What did I pay for it? I paid $6 million. Some people think it's going to be worth 50 million or 70 million. Who knows what it's going to be worth, dude? Maybe the city of Boca's like, hey, we want to build a freaking theater here. Now they're going to pay me, I don't know, whatever stupid number they want to pay me, right? Now, I paid 6 million for it, okay? It's worth 20 million now, or 30 million, or 40 million. So what did I make on it? Did I make this difference? Oh, yeah, but you forgot this. Dude, I paid 6 million. I didn't pay 12. I paid the down payment on it, number one. Number two is I received $500,000 to $600,000 every year for the last 30 years, if the rents don't go up. So if I receive $500,000 for the next 30 years on that piece of property, what is that? It's $15 million, man. So I receive $15 million in cash flow if the rents don't go up. $15 million. I paid 6. So I've already made 9 plus what it's worth. Dude, I've never, ever not been in the money on this deal. You show me a stock that works that well. Show me a bond that works that well. Show me cash in the bank that works that well. Show me anything that works that well, including your own company. All right? Okay, so second reason is equity buildup. The third reason is leverage. I can buy a $12 million deal. All right? I'll give you an example of a deal. Somebody give me a city that you live in. If you love what I'm doing right now, give me a city. Give me a city, man. Do I have a favorite bank? Yeah, the one that'll help me out the most. That's my favorite bank. Okay. Is there a lag on Meerkat, man? Are we having a lag on Meerkat? I think we have a lag on Meerkat, dude. Cape Coral, okay? There's El Paso. I don't even know where Cape Coral is, man. Okay, I see all the cities now. Here's the cities coming in. I'm putting cities in. I'm going to pick a city. I'm picking El Paso, okay? That's the first one I saw. El Paso, Texas. So I'm using a website right now called LoopNet, okay? So watch this. Let's see here. Okay, it's a little website you can go to for multifamily. Okay, this is called, you guys can't see it here, but on Periscope, but that's why you ought to be on Meerkat. Roll over to Meerkat and see it there. Let's see, what am I trying to tell you here? What was the point I was gonna make? Leverage, yeah, that's the point I'm making, leverage, okay? So let me just find a little deal here. You see this deal right here? No, not a car lot. Let me see, apartments. Okay, see this deal right here? Watch this deal. It's called the Westfield Apartments. All right, see this little deal? It looks like a little hotel, right? Let me see if we like it. I don't even like to talk about anything I don't like. I mean, this thing's got a lot of upside, you know. It's brick, it's ugly. They've completely ignored it. I mean, look at this. They don't even take a good picture. This freaking people are stupid. No offense. That's just the dumbest damn thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay? You know, that deal, somebody ought to go over there and just steal that deal. Because the real estate agent, the real estate agent, literally somebody should take him outside and they ought to just beat him up. Okay? And I'll give you his name if you guys are in El Paso. Just tell him I said, James Salome. Dude, you need to have somebody just, that's just the damn, you should have your license taken away from you, James. Here's the cat's number. You guys can call him tomorrow and tell him I said he should have his license taken away from him. James Salome. There's his phone number. Dare you to call him. Okay. Huge lag, huh? Big lag. You guys got a big lag right now? Big lag, huh? Yeah. Let me see. Might have to not watch this here, dude. Why is Meerkat not rolling well? Is it mine? I wonder if it's mine. You guys got a good stream. The stream is good. Huh? Big lag. You guys got a big lag. Yeah, that's good, man. Big lag, huh? Yeah. Let me see. Man, it looks good to me, man. Might have to not watch this here, dude. Why is Meerkat not rolling well? Is it mine? I wonder if it's mine. You guys got a good stream. The stream is good. Big lag. You guys got a big lag. That's good, man. Yeah, whatever, man. Dude, how would you know it's a lag? You're not here with me? Okay, let me just see here, okay? Let me see here, man. What am I doing? My kid's crying back there. All right. Okay, so I'm looking at that LoopNet deal. That deal's 800 grand, okay? Now, first of all, I know I could steal that deal. I can tell you right now, just from looking at how the real estate agent has posted that, guarantee I could steal that deal. All right, so I'm going to go back here, LoopNet, 800 grand. This is what they're telling me on this deal, okay? It's $800,000. They're saying if I pay cash, it's going to earn about $80,000 a year. If I paid cash, that means in 10 years, that thing would be paid for in cash. Okay. Now, I wouldn't want to pay cash for it. Okay. This is what I'd want to do. I'd want to put $200,000 down payment. This is my down payment. Okay. So I'd take an $800,000 deal. I'd put 200 grand down and I'd finance 600. So I now bought, basically, this is what's called leverage. I just paid $200,000 for something that's supposedly worth $800,000. You with me? Right? That's what I paid. I paid $200,000. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you this, but it's 16 units. Let me see if they got any other property over there I like, just to show you a comparison how I see things. Don't tell anybody I said this to you, but I bought property over the internet and never even seen it before. Never even made the visit. Never even looked at it. Okay? Man, I like this deal. Ooh, I like this a lot. It's an infill. Infill, what does that mean? Infill asset, 88 units, dude. Dude, I just found a deal I love. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dude, you guys in El Paso? Who's in El Paso, man? Yeah, I bought deals before that. The only place I saw them was on the internet. That's how well I know real estate. I know real estate so well that I can tell from a Google search and on a satellite search, everything I need to know about a piece of property. Literally everything I need to know. Let me see if there's anything else over there. Okay, so leverage, right? What does that mean? Leverage means I paid 200 and got 800. The bank's going to lend me the other 6. The bank's going to lend me 600,000 based on the ability of that property over time, historically backwards, to produce income sufficient to pay the debt. Okay. Okay. Fourth reason, it's a hard asset, man. Okay. I mean, what's going on, guys? Can I give you a kiss? One little peck on the lips right quick, okay? Because I love you so much, all right? Love you.
Good night.
That was awesome, right? Come on, that was awesome. Okay, so... Okay, remember my deal that you know, I'm like, that guy should be, it's really ugly. He didn't take care of it. He didn't do a good shot of the image, of the pictures. I don't know, maybe he doesn't have anything to work with, but it seems like he'd have something to work with, dude. I could make that place look good. All right? See, that place needs paint. It needs to look good. Y'all want to see a picture of it again? All right, look. Pretty skanky, right? So what, dude? I ain't living there. I ain't going to live there, man. It needs to be in a good neighborhood because you're going to have to sell it one day. My job is to go in there and make it look better. The point is this. I get leverage, all right? I get leverage out of the deal. The other thing is it's a hard asset, okay? You can see it, right? It's there. I mean, I don't know what's going to take that place down. I can see it on a map. I can go visit it. I can go look at it. I can go check it out. I can, I can fix things, touch things. I like that. Do you ever go visit your money in the bank and say, hey, let me touch it, feel it? I don't even know if you get your hands on it. The fifth reason you want to do real estate is because of the tax advantages. Okay. Remember this first piece of property I told you about for $12 million? Let me show you a little trick. See this property right here, $12.5 million? I put $6 million down. The loan is due in 4 years. The existing loan on the deal is due in 4 years, okay? In 4 years, I'm going to go to the bank and I'm going to say, hey, I'm ready to redo the loan. I'm going to redo the loan. This is a little complicated. The tax advantages on real estate are freaking tremendous. You could drive Humvees through the loopholes in the tax code that was created for real estate investors. That property, in 4 years, I will probably go to a bank. Okay, my goal, my target on that property is to have the value of it. Let me just do a little math here because all my phones are taken up. Calculator. I'm going to do a little math here, man. It's a little complicated, but it's not once you figured it out, right? Times 0.05 equals. Okay, my goal is to have the NOI on that property at $750,000. The NOI, that's the income less the expenses. All the expenses, not the mortgage. And my goal is to have the value of that property at $750,000, the NOI, the net operating income, at $750,000 in 4 years. Okay, if I can do that, if I can pull that off, that means I got to take it from where it's at right now, which is about $500,000. I got to bring it up $250,000. I got to increase the rents, lower the expenses. If I can do that, that probably would be worth $15 million. Okay, if it's worth $15 million, I will then own a $15 million piece of property. If I can pull this off with a little creativeness for no money. It'll still cash flow too. Okay, it'll still cash flow. Because the bank won't give me the loan if it doesn't cash flow. Do you understand? The bank is your partner, man. The bank is your underwriter. The bank is your friend with multifamily. The bank's not against you. They're going to help you. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up to questions. I know I covered a lot. I tried to keep it as simple as possible. Okay, the last thing I want to tell you, if you don't know who I am, my name's Grant Cardone, New York Times bestselling author. Real estate was my third company. I still own the first two. I have 4 companies now. The real estate is, by every measurement, the biggest of the companies. I have $350 million worth of real estate. I've done $500 million worth of deals. The biggest mistake that I've made, Lena, hey, go ahead. The biggest mistake I've made in real estate was ever selling anything and not buying more. Okay? I mean, consider a guy comes from nothing, zero, right? And I have $350 million worth of real estate. I can buy a $12 million deal and not worry about it every day. I know it's going to be there. I mean, the rains came into Miami. I'm like, hey, go check and be sure that we don't have too much water over there. We're all good. So any way I can help you, the reason I do this show is because I know this investment will save your family over the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and 20 years. Some of you are going to reach out to me 10 years from now and say, dude, if you told me America was in for a freaking ass whipping, and now we got it. Let me tell you, the next ass whipping this country gets, economic ass whipping, okay, my real estate will be protected. My other 2 businesses will get hammered. They'll get beat up. I cannot protect them from getting beat up. All right, let me go on Meerkat now and answer your questions, all right? I'm only going to take questions My number, you can reach me, by the way, email me, gc@grantcardone.com, gc@grantcardone.com. If you've been following me for a long time, you know I do a stream every day unless I'm outside the country, and even then I try to do one, okay? All right, so let me answer your questions, man. You guys are awesome, by the way. Really just want to acknowledge and admire each of you for taking the time. Okay. All right. How do you buy a second multifamily if your cash was out? This is from E.A. Freesia. How do you buy a second multifamily if all your cash was out down on the first deal? Okay. Let me just ask you, do you want a Cameo? If you have an iPhone, and you want a Cameo, ask to do a Cameo, and you can ask your question there. All right. So look, what you're going to need to do is the bank's going to want money down. I mean, everybody's going to want some money down on a deal. Unless you can find a seller that's willing to fund that activity, E.A. Freesia, you're going to have to get either friends, family, relatives, neighbors, or the seller to provide you with the down payment, which is not out of the question, by the way. Why don't you pay the seller a premium to be the down payment on the deal? They'll still own the house, hold the paper. They'll be right there, okay, and pay them a premium. If the deal was $200,000, say, look, I'll give you $220,000. Carry the note for me. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Okay, remember the most important thing tonight. What was the most important thing? Who knows the most important thing? You need to be completely clear that this is where you want to be invested. All right, let's see who wants to Cameo. 70 units in Cambridge, in Lexington. Check out 2016 Cambridge. Okay, I'll go look at it right now. Yes, I would consider hard money. Okay, so would you consider a hard money loan if the owner will finance on $700K? Yeah, but why don't you just get the owner, dude? Rather than doing hard money, why don't you get the owner? Tell the owner, dude, I'll pay you $750 for the deal. Jeff, hey Jeff, can you Cameo? See if Jeff can Cameo. I was talking to Jeff today, by the way. Let me see. This will be a great question for everybody here. This is what I would do. Hard money loan means he's going to go to somebody that wants 3 or 4 points for the second. There's a first loan with the bank, and then a second. That's your down payment. And he's going to go to a lender that wants a hard money loan. He's got 30 seconds here, 60 seconds to tell me what his question is. We'll see what it is. Okay, you guys on Periscope, I'll try to keep you in the loop here. If you can see what he says. We might be having problems on Meerkat tonight. So that little extra above, right? What's going to happen is he's going to get his down payment for a hard money lender. What I would do instead of that is I would tell the seller, hey man, I'll pay you $750. You know, I'll pay you a premium. I'll pay you $750 for the deal. See his Cameo. You see his Cameo right there, but it's not coming up for some reason. I don't know why that is. Too bad, man. This is a tremendous amount of information I'm giving you guys tonight. So I don't know why the Meerkat is not working well. Okay, so what I would do is I'd go to the owner and say, look, I'm getting ready to go get a hard money loan on this. Rather than me doing the hard money loan, why don't I just give you another? I'll just give you another $20,000. Okay, I'll give you $720 rather than $700. You lend me the $140 to buy the deal. I'm going to get the other $560 from the bank, right? So the deal was $700,000. $700,000. Okay, the bank is going to want 25% down on that. If it's a straight multifamily deal. Now, if it's only 4 units, you could probably tell the bank that you're going to live in 1 unit, rent the other 3, right? You could go live in 1, rent the other 3, and get in with like 5% down. But let's say he's got to put 25% down. That would be what, I don't know what that is, $175,000. Okay. So he could go to the owner and say, look, this is what I'll do. I'll pay you $720. You carry paper on 195,000. Okay, I'll give you. I'm going to go to the bank. I'm going to get the difference between. I'm going to pay you $720. You make an extra 20 grand on me. I'm going to put $195,000 down with the bank. You with me? I'm going to finance the difference. Complicated, huh? It's not complicated at all. Okay? You're going to pay the seller a premium to carry the paper on the down payment. Again, we go back to this point. Look, you got to be committed that you want to figure out how to make this work. Creativity follows commitment. This is where all my motivational stuff, all my rah-rah comes in. Because once you commit to something, the creativity will follow. Typically, what's missing with people is the commitment to figure something out. That's why I said to you, what's the most important thing about real estate? Dude, you got to know this is where you want to be. Why would I avoid a military base? For two reasons. First of all, on a military contract, on a military base, okay, I cannot hold the military to their 9-month lease. If they're shipped out, I'm empty. Number two is I'm concerned that the military over the next 10 years is going to get reduced because of robots and technology. That being said, it doesn't mean I wouldn't own a military property. I just want to be careful there. Okay, recap the 5 points. I'd be happy to do that for Tina. Tina, dude, you rock your space. Anybody want to do a cameo? You just need an iPhone. I want to be sure one of these can work, okay? Let me see here. What % return would you give someone who gives you the down payment? Dude, whatever you need to give them. Okay, I wanted to buy this last deal I bought, right? It was $12.5 million. They were going to go to auction, not auction, but they were going to go to market for it. I was like, hey, dude, rather than you guys go to market, I mean, 12.5, does 12.5 buy it? Nah, 12.5, we're going to take it to market and see what happens. I said, okay, what number buys it? Does 12.7 buy it? Yeah, 12.750 and we buy it. Okay, good. I'll give you 12.750. If it's worth 12.5, it's worth 12.750, right? So whatever down payment you got to give them, Robert, right? Let's see if Robert's got an iPhone. I wish Meerkat could. I wish I could. Everybody wants everything to do something different. Okay, let me go check out that Cambridge deal. I'll try to do that real quick. Hope you guys value this. If you value this, the only thing I'd ask you to do tonight for me. Oops. Let me see. Now I got another stream going. I got a blab going. I'm fucking nuts. Dude, I'm crazy. Here's the 5 points. By the way, if you want to see the 5 points, you can find them on LinkedIn. 5 reasons to buy income property. Number 1, high cash yield. Number 2, equity buildup. Number 3, leverage. Number 4, hard assets. And number 5, tax advantages. Tax advantages. Okay, let me put in that Cambridge, 2016 Cambridge. I don't know how to search this. Let me see here, 20 Cambridge. I'll try to do it I'll just Google search. 2016 Cambridge, is that what you said? Somebody's asking me about in Lexington. Are you still on? Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. There. Ooh, I just found it. I just found it. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's the hood. That's the hood, dude. 1969 build. Okay, it's 1969 build. Everybody wants to look at the property first. Townhomes. Looks like a townhome build out. Oops. Yeah. One picture, that's a problem. They're hiding something. All right, 70 units. That's awesome. 59,000 square feet. %occupied. I don't know anything about it, man. I mean, they're not putting any data here. You know, is that a good neighborhood? I don't know. It's 412 plexes, 116 plex, 6 townhomes, 70 units total. I don't know, dude. It looks like garbage to me. It looks like garbage to me because they're not really saying, they're not really showing anything, you know. Look, a good deal. is not a good is not the price. The price has nothing to do with this game. I'm just going to tell you the best deals I've ever done. Some of the best deals I've ever done. Oh, I guess my blab's over already. Okay, well, I don't need to do that then. Shit. Okay, now let me show you something else you want to take a picture of, all right? All right, this is called NOI. You want to take a picture of this. This is how you figure. This is the difference between cash flow and NOI, okay? Revenue, maintenance. I don't know what that is. What is that? Why they got a spouse in there? Let me pull up a different one. Okay. Oh, that's cash flow. Okay, that's cash flow. See, this is what you want to look at right here. Okay. And I don't like this one. Let me show you a good one. I mean, you want me to show you a real good one? I'll show you a real good one here in a second. There you go. Okay. This is how you figure NOI. Okay. There's your potential rent, other income. That's why you guys on Periscope, I tell you to go to Meerkat. All right, because I'm answering the questions at Meerkat, number one. And number two, you can see stuff there that you can't see on Periscope. So if you guys want to flip over from Periscope to Meerkat, I'll show you this right now, all right? It's very important. If you're serious about real estate, you got to get serious about this, okay? Vacancy loss, rental income, okay, gross operating income. Then you got your real estate taxes, insurance, off-site management, right? Utilities, accounting, legal, right? What's missing in here? Anybody know what's missing? What's missing, man? What's missing? One thing's missing. Who knows what's missing? What's missing? Come on, man. What's missing? Okay, see that number right there? What's missing is the debt. No, the debt. The debt's missing. And the increase in rent. I could increase the rent. Debt service, exactly right. Who was that? Rusty Glines, dude, that's the right answer. The debt is missing, and it should be, because debt is a choice of yours to put on a property. So now I'm going to give you one more tip. I'm going to give you one more little advanced tip. You guys want a little advanced tip? Okay, that deal, the NOI is $72,000, okay? What the bank is going to want to see on that deal is they're going to want to see no more than about $60,000 of debt on that deal. They're only going to lend you the amount of money that would cost 60 grand. Okay, so let's say they're going to lend you on that deal, they're going to lend you about 100 grand on that deal. Because 100 grand, I'm sorry, they're going to lend you about $1 million on that deal. $1 million costs you $60,000 a year. Yeah, why not an equity partner with Zell Group and blow up? Bardo Wipe. Why you think I'm going to New York, bro? Ryan, man, I tried to cameo you, bro, and you didn't take it, son. What's wrong with you, man? Okay, you guys got the points tonight? I got you guys set up to make some money. Let me tell you what's important, okay? What's important is that you guys need to get your freaking head right about real estate. Say, look, this is where I want my money. I see all of you, man, y'all chasing how to make money on the internet and SEO and how to make money from home. You show me a rich family, okay? You show me somebody with big wealth. Show me the Cowper funds and the big pension funds that don't have money invested in real estate, particularly income. What do you think is going to go away? You think apps are going to go away, or you think people renting in Dallas, Texas is going to go away? Which one's going to go? If one of those is going to go away, which one's going away first? Okay, let me tell you something. The phone that you're using, this phone right here, will change faster than where you rent. You understand? I mean, the construction of houses is just not going to change. Okay, it looks like everybody's having trouble cameoing. I don't know, that's about 3 cameos. Let me see who else can cameo. Other questions. When's the real estate book coming out? I'm trying to get it out this year, but I don't know if it's real, bro. Thank you. Would you buy something half occupied or vacant? Yeah, but you got to be really careful, bro. You got to be careful. You got to find out why. Okay, how do you start with real estate? You start in your own neighborhood. You start where you live. You start looking where you live. Where you live is where you need to start. All right, so you tell me where you live, and I'll tell you where to start. You need to start within 3 or 4 miles of where you live. You know, I was watching Ty Lopez tonight. He's like, look, I control 3 feet around me. You know, I'm like, dude, that's brilliant. Control the 3 feet. If you can't control the 3 feet, you're not going to save the people in Haiti. If you can't fix up your own damn apartment, how the hell are you going to fix up? You're broke, dude. You're broke. You can't even fix the distance between your house and the bank. If you can't fix that up, how are you going to help anybody in Haiti? Let's keep it real. Come on, man. All right. So where do you start? You start in your own neighborhood. Know your neighborhood. Okay. You start in the 75006. Start in your zip code. Boynton Beach. That's where you live. That's where you start. Okay. That's where you start. Let me pull up Boynton Beach. Expensive there, dude. But you know what? It's not going to get cheaper. Boynton Beach. So I go on LoopNet. How much money you got, Ian? Let me ask Ian what he's got. You guys appreciate? If you guys appreciate this stream, if you appreciate what I'm doing here, because Donald Trump's not doing this for you tonight, right? Okay, you guys on Periscope, man, I'd love to answer your questions, but I can't. It's just really difficult, right? So if you guys have questions, Stuart, Florida, I have 1,000 units in Stuart, by the way. You guys at Periscope, if you want to answer, if you want me to answer your questions, do it over at the Meerkat, all right? You guys on Meerkat, if you're watching and you dig this thing and you haven't restreamed, really appreciate it if you would. So I just pulled up Boynton, okay? I asked the guy that wanted to come in on Boynton. Here's a deal right here. 2 units. See this? Look at this. 800,000, 300,000 for 2 units. You need my help, buddy? No. Expensive there, man. Okay, here's a deal. 23 units, $1.8 million. That thing needs 400 grand. You got to buy that deal with 400 grand, but you own $2 million piece of property for 400,000. That's a good deal right there. You know, see that right there? That says if you paid cash, you'd earn 8% a year. Okay, how many years would you be paid back? Who knows the answer to that question? If you get 8%, let's see how much you guys learned tonight. If you earn 8% on your money, how long would it take you to have your down payment back? If you pay cash. No. Look, yeah, even if you didn't pay cash, how long? You don't even know what your down payment.
Are you there?
Yes.
It's one-sided. We got Roger here. I got questions for you, buddy. I don't know if I'm live, but I'm on 54 seconds. I own 24 units, and I want to get to 100. I'm wondering if you're looking at me silly because I'm managing 18 units and 6 single families. Should I sell them and cash out? How do I get to that 100? How do I get there? I've got the capital, but I need to learn a little more about how you wrap your mind around these deals that are that big. I know when you get into the 8-figure club, it gets a little nerve-wracking. So I don't know if I'm talking live to you, but I hope that I am. Trying to get from 18 to 100 with my 24 units. But the timer's going, and I think I'm gone. But I want to talk to you, Uncle G. I'm going to be in New York. Find me, Grant. I'm going to find you and talk to you.
So, dude, did he say that he has 24 units? But I think it's single-family homes. I think he's in single-family. That was an awesome cameo, dude. I saw the whole thing. What you need to do is you need to try to you need to bunch those together, dude, and sell them as one and get your money back, okay? That was a great cameo, great, awesome cameo. I'll see you in New York, okay? I'll be there at the Periscope Summit Tuesday. We're flying in Tuesday morning, so look up in the sky. You'll see 10X screeching into Teterboro. I got to be in at 7 o'clock in the morning, so 7 a.m. I'm in. Yeah, that was a great cameo. Ron Burleson said it was a great cameo. So, dude, what I would do is that's why I don't want single family, dude. I never want single family. I'd get those, bunch them together, and start buying 25 units at a time, 50 units. You're there, dude. 24 units, 6 are single family. Yeah, you need to bunch them together. So you need to try to group sell the 6 units. You know, I see a lot of guys hanging on. I said one of the biggest mistakes I made was I sold anything, but I had to sell stuff to get money to buy bigger stuff, right? So my first deal was 38, and then it was 48, and then it was a 90 unit deal, or 78 units, and then 90 units. So I had to sell stuff.
Okay, Grant Cardone, got a question for you.
Don't freeze, man. Oh, man.
I'm coming out of school. I graduate in December, and I'm new. I'm 22 years old. I want to know how to start. Where's a good starting point to begin?
Yeah, man, we lost him, man. Dude, where you're starting right now, bro, is a great place to start, okay? Number 2 is go to work for somebody like me, dude, and do whatever it takes. I can't tell you, I'm a little sad tonight because I got a guy that I had to let go because the guy wasn't willing to do whatever it takes. Really good guy, loved the guy, had a lot of affinity for him, like really, really pulling for him. Dude wouldn't do whatever it takes, man. You got to put your nose down. You got to do stuff. He's like, I don't want to do this job. I'm like, well, dude, you know what? You can't work for me if you're not willing to do those jobs. Truth is, you can't work for anybody. You're not even willing to work for yourself, take care of your own damn family and your mom. So you got to dig in and do whatever you want. I'm not going to carry you, hold you, coddle you, play with you. 22 years old, dude, put your freaking head down, get your blinders on, stay focused, get whatever you want. Go out and grab it. It's all yours. It's all waiting for you. It wants somebody like you. You seem like an awesome dude. So find a job that creates money, where you can actually create money, okay? Get a job with a salary and a job that's got big opportunity where you can go grind, pound, push, shove, get your piece. Find problems. Solve those problems, okay? And don't just do the talk. Like, oh, I'm going to handle it. I'm going to handle this. I'll handle that. Oh, let me handle. Dude, you got to fucking handle it, right? You got to handle it. You don't PR people and tell them you're going to handle it. Don't say it'll never happen again. You know? Handle it. Always handle it before it's a problem. Know everything in your environment, man. Have so much control of your environment. There are people like, hey, man, you do this and do this and do this. The more they give you, the more they trust you, right? So when somebody gives you something, what they're saying is, I trust you to do it, so I'm not going to check. Okay, when you don't do it, then they're like, uh-oh, wrong, bad me. You're not ready. You're not ready for me to trust you to do something. So that means you need to be like, all the time saying, hey, I'm not frantic, like I'm looking for stuff to handle. I'm looking for stuff because that's valuable. People pay to have problems solved. Okay, people will pay to make problems go away. If you're the problem, you're going to go away sooner or later. Okay, questions. Blanket package deal and liquidate. Yeah, I would package my deal and dump that whole deal. And then 1031, it's an IRS exchange. What's my net worth? More today than it was yesterday. I don't have a Ferrari. I don't even own my own home, bro. But I got income that can never be destroyed in a lifetime. And I got a net worth that can't be destroyed and will only grow as things get worse, in fact. Okay, I'll do what it takes. There you go. A lot of people saying they'll do what it takes. Okay, look, if you enjoyed the stream tonight, I'm going to answer a few more questions here. We've been about an hour already, hour and 15 minutes. GC, is network marketing a good place to find extra income? Absolutely. Love network marketing. Schmitty said he's trying to get hired. Good luck, bro. Anything I can do to help, let me know. Management company, find on site. Yeah. If you're small, if you're starting out small, you might have to do the managing, and then grow into it where you can have a management company do it for you. Ryan Burley, hey dude, I tried to get you in there a couple times. Thank you, Grant. Solutions experts over here. Awesome, Mikey. Thanks. How do I work for you? Alan, send an email. Lan12, send a video resume to gc@grantcardone.com. Don't make it more than 60 seconds. GC, watch my interview video and hire me. Okay, I'll look at it. salary or commission, both. I'm always looking for commission. You show me a way to earn a commission right now, and I'll go do it. I need tickets for Grant for Tuesday. Yeah, go to Periscope. I think Periscope Summit. I don't even know how to get tickets. Google search Periscope Summit. All right, so let me see. Answer a few more questions here. Any questions? Last minute questions. You guys are awesome, by the way. Big show up tonight. What, 2,000? If you guys restream, how fast can we get to 2,000 people on here? Can y'all help me get to 2,000 people real quick? Where can you buy my books? GrantCardone.com. GrantCardone.com is where you can buy my books. Find all my books there. Cat Harvey says, Uncle G, this is Cat. How can I buy my first 8-unit property in D.C.? Well, dude, if you don't live in D.C., don't buy there. I love D.C. I love that market, though. Okay? Love that market so much. Let's see if Ace can come in.
Always a pleasure to talk to you. By the way, if you're in New York, I'll come to New York City at the Periscope Summit to see you personally. So here's my question. Did you use back leverage or did you refi to put down that $6 million for that $12 million acquisition that you just talked about, which I thought was very interesting. So thank you so much for that. I think that's really it. That was my only question. Hope you're doing well. Always good to see you. Keep paying it forward. Again, if you're in New York City at the Periscope Summit, I'm right here 35 minutes away. Not to come down, get a chance to shake your hand and say thank you for all the great stuff you've done and the things you continue to do. I think everybody on the planet needs to continue to pay it forward. So my question is, did you use back leverage? Did you refi to get the money to put the down payment for that $12 million project? Also, should we start at 4 or 6 units? Anyway, thanks, Grant. Be great. We'll talk soon, buddy.
That was awesome, right? That was a great cameo. Ace is always delivering. He's always bringing it. Dude, I fly into Teterboro. I think I get in at 7 o'clock in the morning. So if you want to meet me at Teterboro, we're going to be blowing straight to downtown for a 8:15 meeting in Manhattan at Bank of America. So to answer your question, I mean, that's the easiest way to do it, or I'll be hanging around the city. I don't know what day I'm meeting Gary V. Monday's schedule. They're telling me right now Tuesday. I don't even know about yet. But Tuesday I fly into New York. And then I don't even know when the Periscope thing is. Is the Periscope thing? Does anybody know what day that is? I think it's. I think the Periscope things. I think I speak Wednesday. I actually never know what I'm doing until the day of. As weird as that might sound, yeah, my calendar's not popping up with the material. So if anybody knows when I'm speaking at the Periscope Summit, let me just see here. I'll tell you what. So anyway, I'm going to fly in the morning of that deal, right? I'm going to fly in that morning, 7 a.m. I leave here at 4:30 in the morning. We get on the plane, we fly over there, and I'm still answering your question, Ace. You could either meet me at Teterboro, shake hands, and I got to blow straight into the city, or you could bring me a Starbucks, dude. There's a Starbucks place right down the street. 4 shots, foam to the top. It's got to be foam to the top, bro. I'm very, very specific about this. In a largest cup they have, okay? In a Venti cup. That'd be awesome. We get some photos, man. Maybe stream you walking out there. That'd be fun. Yeah, Periscope. Let me see when I'm speaking. Meet the team, speakers, guests, moderators. I'm the keynote. I'm having to go to their website to find out when I speak. How freaking insane is that? And let's see, I'm speaking. Oops. Wrong thing. They don't have the schedule, dude. I think I'm the most serious person that's going to be speaking there, dude. So the other question, because I can't find what time, maybe you guys can tell me what time I'm speaking. I don't know what time I'm speaking. I think it's in the afternoon on Wednesday or Tuesday. I don't know. You guys tell me what I'm doing, and I'll be there. So, okay, what I did to buy that deal was I had $2.5 million from an exchange. I 1031 into it, Ace, from a deal I had in San Diego. And then I added cash to it, another $3 million, $3.5 million in cash. Yeah. Now, that goes into a bigger question that you actually asked me is, would I take money out of my deal in Charlotte? Okay, for instance, I bought a deal in South Carolina. That happened this week. I bought the deal 3 years ago. I paid $7.2 million for it. Okay, I paid $7.2 million from the bank. This answers a couple questions, actually. I spent $2.8 million on it, okay? So when I went to the bank, it was 70% occupied. It was a dump. I spent it had bad plumbing in it. I jerked all the plumbing out of the property. I spent over $1 million on plumbing, new roofs. I borrowed, I put $1 million, $2 million down on that deal. 2 years into the deal, I got all my money back, okay? This week, I got another check for $2.6 million. That property today, I have no money in it. It was appraised. I've only been in it 3 years. It appraised for $19 million. $19 million. I own it for no money. None. Zero. I have no money in it. In fact, I've taken $2 million out of it beyond what I paid for it. So I've had $2.6 million worth of income from the property, plus the cash flow. It's made me $400,000 a year for 3 years. 3 years, $400,000, plus the 2.6. So I've made $3 million there already. I owe $12 million. 12. I have no money in it, and it's worth 19. So I have $7 million worth of equity. I've taken out $3 million, and I still have $6 or $7 million worth of equity. So if the world went to hell, man, and I lost it, I would lose nothing. Okay, that's why, again, it goes back to the points. Leverage, equity buildup, big cash returns, all the ingredients of a business that works. Okay, also, you guys are going to help me get to 2,000 right now, right? That means everybody needs to share the restream. You just hit restream real quick, or you take the link and throw it up on Twitter, and we'll get to 2,000. I'll answer your questions till we get there, okay? Help me get to 2,000. Let's see how fast we can get there. Or you guys want to call it a night. It's up to you guys. Tell me what you want to do. You want to call it a night? I'm good. Hell, I learned a lot. When will you open up Cardone acquisitions for crowdfunding? I don't know, man. We might be taking a different tack on that. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm playing with the idea. Uncle G, $100,000 to invest. How should I proceed? You should find a building that's worth $400,000 if you got the guts to work your ass off. Uncle G, this is Kat. How can I buy my first 8-unit deal in D.C.? Okay, man, if you're not in D.C., don't do it. And if you are in D.C., find out every 8, 16-unit, 20-unit deal in the D.C. market. Scott Properties is trying to do some business with somebody else here, which is great. I would like to meet you in Florida, okay? All right, that's awesome. Do you own your own house? No, I do not. I own the LLC that owns the house that I rent from. Where's the article for 5 reasons to buy multifamily? Google Grant Cardone and 5 reasons to buy multifamily. You'll find it on LinkedIn, Google+. You'll find it all over the internet, I think. Grant Cardone and 5 reasons. I think you can find it on LinkedIn for sure. Yeah. What am I doing with Sam Zell? I had a meeting with this group in LA a week ago. I can tell you that. I'm going to take my real estate portfolio to $5 billion. First time buyer, $240,000, 4 doors, $8,700 down, net cash now $1,000 a month. That's awesome, dude. Guy just told me, making $1,000 a month. Grant Cardone, 8:35 to 9:15, keynote Wednesday. Oh, dude, I thought I was in the afternoon. I'm in the morning? Wow. All right, whatever. I'll blow the freaking socks off that place. So I'll be speaking at Periscope at 8:35 in the morning. Thank you for giving me that data. What about vacation properties? I don't like vacation properties. A lot of work. Can make a lot of money on them, but they're a lot of work. Cruise Larry says, great stream, Grant. Thanks. We're at 1,802. We can get 200 more people here, guys. Come on. Did Ty Lopez get back to me? Not yet, but I haven't been looking at my emails. I don't know that he saw my emails. He had his hands full. I just saw, it's interesting anyway. I'm not going to even bring that up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Ty Lopez wrote back to me, hey, Grant, I just watched your stream about Ty and told him you want to here's his mobile. Yeah, it's awesome, dude. So Alex Kahn just gave me Ty's number to reach out to him. That's awesome. I'll be reaching out to him. Both those guys are great. Alexander Kahn's an awesome dude. And I'll be seeing Alex the Kahn, K-H-A-N. Can you suggest a starting point for newbies? Dude, this is what you need to do. You need to right now walk out of your unit, wherever you're living, and you get in your car, and I want you to drive 1 mile around your neighborhood, 1 mile, and I want you to look at every apartment around you. Find out everything you can about everything, okay? Rents, the income, the neighborhood, where does it get good, where does it get bad, okay? Who likes it, who doesn't like it? Like, do the whole deal, dude. Like, you need to do your due diligence of your neighborhood first. Your neighborhood is going to teach you about the space. Okay, that's your practical. Your practical demo is your neighborhood. It's like being a car salesman, right? Car salesman, man, first thing you need to do, man, you guys need to freaking walk your inventory every day. Then you need to go shop your competition. Okay, you need to call yourself, record yourself, do a practical on yourself. Make sure all your family and friends buy from you. You start closest to you. It's what Ty was saying. Start within the 3 feet. Then go outside that 3 feet and start expanding yourself. All right, you guys on Periscope have been awesome. If you want to see the rest of this, oh yeah, y'all got to come hang out with me, man. I'm gonna get Ty Lopez over here. I'm gonna get Khan over here. I'm gonna get Gittermer over here. I'm gonna get Anthony over here. I'm gonna get freaking Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm gonna get Vaynerchuk. I'm gonna get everybody over here. We're gonna have a freaking throwdown. Do the inner circle. Ty calls it the inner circle. I like that. Okay. Hey, what would you guys, let me ask you something. Would you